Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another episode of Brussels Bubble. And today's story gives me a lot of joy because it's something I really enjoy talking about, and it has to do with waste. So, basically, waste in general, food waste, textile waste, every kind of waste. Because, as we all know, majority of this ends up in the oceans, especially plastic waste or textiles. Majority of this ends up in oceans or other water bodies, which is why I'm quite excited that this is a discussion in the European Union. Anyway, so what's going on in Brussels? So MEPs are actually calling for tougher EU rules to reduce textile and food waste. Now, the MEPs, which is the members of parliament, have actually adopted their first reading position on the proposed revision of the waste framework, and this was done with 514 votes in favor, 20 votes against, and 91 abstentions. Still an obvious majority in my opinion. Anyway, so moving on, clothing and footwear alone account for 5.2 million tons of waste, which is equivalent to 12 kilograms of waste per person every year. And this also estimated that less than 1% of all textiles worldwide are recycled. Where do these end up then? Your guess is as right as mine. Anyways, also happens that 60 million tons of food waste, which is approximately 131 kilograms per person, and 12.6 million tons of textile waste are generated in the EU alone. Now, the adoption of the report is actually Parliament's response to citizens' expectations for the EU to apply circular economy principles and promote measures against food waste, as well as to implement without delay an ambitious, sustainable textile strategy and increase environmental standards. Now, I do not know what you think about waste in general, and I don't know which country you're watching from, and if there's actually some kind of directive or proposal or framework in place that is supposed to address waste in your country. But of course, let me know what you think in the comment section, if you agree with this new framework or not.